Hey guys, it's Coffee. Welcome back to The Blind Griffin. So, last time we finished Giovanni's route, and honestly, I enjoyed the game so much that I thought I'd go back and try some of the other routes, or maybe even, I guess, both of them. Right now I'm pretty curious about Emilio because he seems like kind of a dick, but maybe there's more to him, and I just want to get to know him a bit better. So, I think in this route I'm going to be choosing Emilio. So after weighing all my options, I decided to go with Emilio. Really? I mean, Emmy's like a brother to me, but are you sure? I shrugged. Out of the three, he seemed the closest in age to me. Sure, he might be hot-headed, but I was confident I could take him. Before I could say anything, though, Emilio walked over. Oh, I don't know what that was, sorry. What are you gals doing up so early? Just some girls talk, Emilio. She picked you as her mentor. Okay. I mean, what? He turned to look at me. He had surprise written all over his face. I guess I couldn't blame him. We didn't exactly get off on the best foot. You did? Is that bad? He blinked a couple times. His mouth flapped open and closed like a fish gasping for air. Then he regained his confidence. I mean, of course you pick me. I'm the cat's meow. I looked at Vivi, who shot me a sorry smile. Right. Yeah, please don't make me regret this. You better work hard to keep up with me. I don't want to deal with idiots with nothing going on upstairs. I'll do my best. Grinning like a little kid, he snapped his fingers and then a small flame appeared in the palm of his hand. How's that? Pretty nifty, huh? I guess? What do you mean, I guess? Oh no. I can do the same thing with a match. Is that all magic is? Oh no, that's not a good idea. Emilio rolled his eyes. This is why I hate palookas. Palookas? Social outsider, loser. Yeah. We were all palookas once, Emmy. Dry up. I ain't got any interest in teaching someone who doesn't want to learn. I mean, that's fair, we shouldn't disrespect his abilities. Emilio. Before anyone could get another word in edgewise, though, he stomped off. He even kicked the wall as he left. I started thinking I'd made a mistake picking him after all. Was it something I said? He's a little rough around the edges, that's all. But he's a good kid. Give him some time and he'll come around. Tempting as it was, I couldn't just go changing mentors. I had made my decision and I was gonna have to stick with it. Here's hoping. Alright, December 8th, 1925. So, I started learning magic from Emilio. After a couple days, I got used to the job, and to him. See, my first instinct's to talk back, but sometimes it's just better to let him win. Butter him up some, and he's pretty easy to deal with. Of course, I can't do that all the time, which brings me back to the present. What the hell do you think you're doing? You trying to burn down the whole place? It was an accident. Pay more attention, will you? Go get a broom and clean this up. I nod and do what he says. Just bite your tongue, Coffee. But the whole time I'm cleaning, he just keeps complaining. I keep telling you to focus. Does nothing stick in that head of yours? Focus. When you're handling fire, you gotta think about the intensity and balance. All this time, he's only been teaching me fire magic. I don't know if it's just his teaching or what, but I reckon it ain't my specialty. Oh, well, you'd think he'd start with the basics first, like Giovanni did. It just doesn't come naturally to me. I thought he was supposed to be teaching me all the types. What a hack. And another thing. Look, I think I'd learn a whole lot better if you'd quit squawking at me all the time. Oh no, not again. What? You're always yelling at me, and all we've been doing with the last week's fire magic. Is this how Giovanni mentored you? Why, you think you got the right to talk to me like that? You're just a palooka, a newbie. Get a load of this pill. Okay, well, I don't want to stoop to his level to call him a nitwit. And it's true that, I mean, we may be a student, but we're also a human being, so I think that deserving basic respect is kind of what I want to get at here. I deserve basic respect. I am a palooka, it's true. I'm new to all this. He gives me a real smug grin, but I ain't finished yet. But even so, I still deserve basic respect. Me being new to magic doesn't mean you can yell at me all the time. How do you feel if Giovanni treated you like this when you were still learning? Respect's something you earn. Not everyone gets it. I stare him down as hard as I can. But Emilio finally just turns away. Forget it. I've had enough of you. I'm not gonna be your mentor anymore. If you like Gio so much, get him to teach you. Wait! Wait, are you kidding? Wow, but he just runs off after saying his piece. What am I gonna do now? December 11th. After that, I keep trying to talk to Emilio to get him to change his mind, but nothing worked. Wow, so we haven't talked in 3 days. I mean, that means we're losing time for training. Vivi tried to talk to him for me too, but he just told her to dry up, like always. Same old Emilio. I decided to let him be for a while so he could cool off. It's been a few days, and today everyone's sitting around the speakeasy in the afternoon. Emilio's still ignoring me, though. Coffee's completely taking my place as the bartender. You're doing great, doll. Thanks. But business is still too slow. As I said before, it was naive to think that things would instantly improve upon hiring a new bartender. We have got to advertise, reach out to new customers. Our moonshine's the best around. If only more people would come, that'd win them over. How do you know our booze is the best? What other joint's got magicians working on the brew? Alexei does a great work. You won't win any favors flattering me, you know? Aw, don't give me that icy mitt like that. Yeah, sorry if some of these scenes are the same. If we see too much of the same stuff, I might skip. Skip forward in my editing, but, we'll see. It's a swell idea and all, wanting to advertise, but how? And what are we advertising? A lot of restaurants are serving booze nowadays. Maybe we should start selling food? We don't have the manpower or the budget for that. Everyone sighs. This is the catch about this job I was worried about. Well, aside from the whole if I don't pass this exam I'll lose my memory bit. I landed a decent paying job, alright, but it turns out the place might go out of business if we don't do something quick. Figures. When I look around at everyone, though, I get an idea. How about we play up the music stuff? What do you mean? The way I see it, Giovanni and Vivi are pretty nifty musicians, right? So, what if you focus on that? Draw on the crowd by saying we've got real hoppin' music. That may work. The only thing people in this country like better than alcohol is jazz. Copacetic. We could spread rumors about the Blind Griffin's jazz as the cats meow. And once they're here, the booze will have them hooked. Now you're talking. Everyone gets excited about talking about their plans. Marie, Alexei, and Emilio leave to spread those rumors around town. Giovanni and Vivi start rehearsing to get up to snuff. Me, I get back behind the counter and practice mixing drinks some more. Practice makes perfect, right? A couple hours later, though, I'm pretty tired of it. Even though Emilio only taught me about fire, stuff like focus and technique should work for every element. I place a glass down on the counter and fill it halfway with booze. Then I focus real hard. I think about the alcohol swishing and swirling around. Think of a picture inside your head. Imagine what you want to happen. The shapes, the movements, whatever. That's what he said. I picture a loop in my head, an endless loop of alcohol in the glass. Just like that, the alcohol starts moving inside the glass. I watch it churn and swirl around. When I think about it changing directions, it does. When I think about it stopping, it does. Well done, Coffee. Moving things around is the basic foundation of magic, you know? Oh, cute hat and coat. Oh, welcome back. How'd it go? Time will tell, I suppose. We don't need a full house, just enough people to turn a profit. You low on sugar? Marie shakes her head. It's not that, but I signed a contract with my father when he let me have the place. I could only keep it if it makes profit. Sounds complicated. Family usually is. You understand, don't you? Do I ever? Marie just watches me work for a little while. So, why don't you think you're the teacher type? That's what you told me before I picked Emilio as my mentor. But I think you're plenty cut out for it. You're real nurturing and stuff. She laughs lightly. It's not my racket. You think it's Emilio's racket? He hasn't talked to me in 3 days. Give me a sidecar, Coffee. I feel like she's dodging the issue, but what can I do? If she doesn't want to talk about this, I can't make her. I mean, it's a shame. I really like Marie and Vivian, so I was hoping I could choose them as my mentors, but, you know. I shake up some cognac, Cointreau, and lemon juice for Marie. After it's mixed up good, I slide a glass over to her. A sidecar for the lady. She sips it like it's tea. Copacetic. You've really gotten the hang of this, Coffee. I had a good teacher. Wish I could say the same for my magic. Listen, I can't argue that Emilio's a little difficult. A little? He doesn't trust easily. He especially doesn't like shake-ups in the status quo. What's a status quo? What I mean is, he doesn't like change much. You being here, well, that's a big change. But hang in there. He'll come around. Everyone keeps telling me that. Just give him time, he'll come around, just wait. But it's hard being patient when my life's on the line. You want to give up on him? I think on this for a spell. Well, no. I don't like giving in. Makes me feel like I lost. I just don't know how to deal with him. Just keep trying to talk to him. Be nice. It might not seem like it, but he's about to crack. Honest. I can't help sighing. If you say so. He's probably on a street corner nearby. Why don't you try looking for him? I nod, and after cleaning up the counter, I go upstairs and out. After looking around, though, I can't find hide or hair of him. Where'd he go? Guess I'll have to talk to him later. Well, I hope he's okay. I decide to go back to the Blind Griffin for the day. December 12th. Oh, so we're talking again? Well, at least he's here, but he's got a look on his face like he had some real sour grapes. I look over at Marie, who just smiles. She makes this rolling gesture with her hands. Is that supposed to mean, go on? I sigh. Looks like I'm gonna have to be the grown-up here. Emilio? What is it? I'm sorry I was disrespectful before. You've been doing magic longer than me, and I should listen. I'm giving it my best shot here. Come on, Emilio. I'm sorry, alright? But it looks like he ain't even listening. I keep staring at him, waiting. After a long while, he sighs. I'm sorry too. What? I said, I'm sorry too. I just stare at him some more. That sure was a surprise. I've never mentored anybody before. I can't help my hot temper. But still, I was being mean. When I think about it, if you don't pass your test, that makes me look pretty bad too. Well, I can be pretty stubborn myself. But, as your teacher, I should know better. Just because you're my mentor doesn't mean you're the better person. Are you apologizing or trying to pick another fight? Sorry. Alright, truce? He holds out his hand to me. Truce? We're making up. Let's shake on it. Oh. We shake hands, and then both of us smile. So, are you going to teach me something other than fire magic? You don't miss a beat, do you? He scratches his head for a bit. Oh, I remember reading about this test you can do. Test? Yeah, it helps people figure out their specialty. Wait right here. Before I can say anything, he runs off to one of the shelves nearby. He rummages through some things for a while and then comes back with a jar. I shoot him a look. You'll thank me in a minute. Here, take it. I take the jar and look into it. Empty. What am I supposed to do with this? Just focus on the inside of the jar. Concentrate all your energy there. What am I supposed to imagine? Whatever you want. Whatever pops into your head first. I feel pretty stupid, but I do as he says anyhow. Imagine whatever I want, huh? I shut my eyes. Can't see when I do that. I think about warmth. About light. We never had much light back home. Mom and Dad didn't want lights on after dark. Waste of electricity, they said. I used to stare at the streetlights outside. They came on one by one just as the sun started to go down. I open my eyes. The inside of the jar starts flashing. It's dim at first, but then lights up just like the streetlights I remember. Wow, it's so pretty. I stare at the inside of the jar for a while until I hear Emilio cough really loud. Looks like light magic's your thing. See, that's what I was wondering. Like, if we're always gonna be light magic, or if it changes depending on the guy, so that's interesting. Why is he all red? Light magic, huh? What do I do with that? Emilio shrugs. Up to you. Lots of things you could do, just depends on what you're interested in. My specialty's fire, but light and fire are pretty close. I can help you out. Well, that's only if you actually want to go with light magic. I nod, remembering. I guess I've always liked light. Staring at it, reaching out for it. I bet that sounds weird. I expect him to make fun of me, but he doesn't. Nah, I actually get it. I don't know why, but I always really liked fire, too. I knew my specialty right away. I can see that. So you're sticking with light, for sure? Yep. Well, let's get started then. He cracks his knuckles and we get to work on practicing light magic. I'm glad Marie convinced me to talk to him. I hope we can be friends. Well, before that I have to pass the magic exam, huh? Alright, December 16th. So this seems like a good place to stop for now. So yeah, I know Emilio seems really difficult, but Marie mentioned something about trust issues, so maybe there's a story there, and he can, like, share that with us when he's comfortable. And I look forward to that, because he seems like a really interesting person. I just want to know, like, what his deal is. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.